Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 17 of the Minecraft series. In this episode, I'm going to finally finish up my villager haul. We got these villagers in like the first couple of episodes and they've sort of just been sitting here this entire time. This is the best I've done so far and it's really not good. So I'm going to actually build this up, make it a nice area. Basically, it'll just be like a massive big room, and I'll just put them all in singular pods and have multiple villages. So I'll start work on that now. I was thinking of maybe making it quartz, something a bit different than just the stone, brick, and wood we've been using throughout the rest of the house. So I'll need to figure out how small I can make each pod and then how exactly I'll lay it out. We can have it literally just like that. They're just in the wall. They've got access to their job block in front of them and that's it. And obviously then we can easily come up, interact with them if we still want to use these. I'll dig out a bigger area for this, but I don't want it going too far out on either side, so I might end up utilizing the floor space as well. But yeah, I don't want it too long, but with the fact that we're going to have like minimum 4 or so villagers for each job, yeah, I might have to end up putting them in the floor, which is fine. This is, okay, like the starting layout, and then it's just how far we go off that way. I might do 3 of these 3x3 sections minimum, and then we'll just keep extending out that way. We are far down enough in the cliff, so basically we'll just be digging into underground area because we are quite far down. So actually we will be able to use as much space as we want going back this way. But now we are going to have to drain all of this, and I don't have any sponge, so going to have to be done the annoying and practical way. Oh well. So I'll have to do this. Okay, we finished draining the water, extended it out. This way, I guess we can try and start the design and see what it looks like and see whereabouts we can slot the villages in. And then once we've got that, we can then do it on the other side and then start moving back. These are nice. I mean, I think if anything, I'll probably just add these as like different texture. What would look good with quartz? We could definitely try diorite, and let's grab this calcite as well and see what we can do with that. I'll see how well the calcite and diorite looks with the quartz, but I've also got a different idea with this glass. That might look really cool as well. That's not as good looking as I thought it would be. I was thinking, do this, and then we just have glass. Because that's too strong. And then the calcite isn't strong enough. Maybe we do just do like the pillars on the corners here, and then we can do this through the middle. Maybe that wouldn't look too bad. Yeah, something like that. I'll put lanterns in here eventually. But yeah, I think this doesn't look too bad. I think for the time being, this is the sort of idea. And honestly, actually, maybe to tie this in a bit more, we can try and do the quartz pillar all the way up, and maybe we just have like glowstone coming down. Or we just line this whole thing with quartz eventually, because that still being cobblestone's a bit ugly. I'll do this side, we'll see how it looks, and then we can start extending it out, see where we can slot the villages in, and then start going out that way too. Okay, I've just put some glowstone here, obviously, whether or not I end it up later on, but this will do for the time being. So now we can just extend it. Yeah, I think I'll keep the quartz pillars on the side here, and then we can obviously alternate this by adding like, you know, the bricks and the chisel blocks into here. I'll just have the pillars on the corner, and then I think I'll keep this. It looks quite cool. In between each block, extend this out 3 this way and that way, and then we will see where we can slot these guys in as well. Okay, I've dug out these 3x3 things on either side. It looks a bit goofy, and I think that's because it's got the pillar here and then it doesn't have one on the other side. So what I could do is just move this over all by one. So I could definitely do that, and then it would give us a couple more extra blocks to work with. I think I will do that now. Okay, that looks a lot better. We've got pillar, middle pillar, glowstone, middle, glowstone, pillar, middle pillar. Yep, I will do it on this side now. And then I'll try and figure out whereabouts I can then place the villagers against the wall. If we do it like this, we can have a villager on the wall here, villager on the wall here, then we can have one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. That actually fits a good pattern. But then again, it's just about making it look good. We'll have 14 on this wall, and then maybe we extend it so we get 14 in here. So we do 6 of these things going this way, and that'll give us a big ring that will then be empty in the middle here. I think that'll work. Okay, so now I just need to extend this out on either side, and then the area will be done in terms of laying it out. Okay, it is done. We have done the design all the way along the walls. Now we just have to figure out what to do for the roof and the floor. I've done this rough thing here with some deep slate tiles, you know, tried to give it some depth. And then I was thinking that I could do like a little chandelier thing where I can just, you know, hang some lanterns down. And it doesn't look too bad just being purely deep slate tiles. I could maybe add some deep slate bricks in to give it a bit more texturing, but I quite like how this looks, and then I can just hang down some lanterns. I will copy this on these last 3 areas. Okay, we've done the roof, so now we can move onto the floor. Okay, we have completely finished this. This was sort of the nicest looking thing I could sort of do, incorporating different blocks again. This might be a bit impractical, so I might just end up bringing it up to this level. I've still got my zombie in this corner, so now I just need to go through, figure out what villages I want, where I'm going to put them, and then whether or not I actually want to turn them into zombie villagers and then cure them again. I'll get all of the job blocks I need for this, then I'll start laying out the pods, and then we will nearly be finished with this. Okay, first thing I'm going to do are the fishermen. I don't really care about these guys, so I'm just going to do the 4 and no, Well, that's loud. Don't really need to bother with lowering the trades since I won't be using them that much. Okay, number 1. Got this guy in. Okay. Got another guy, we've got another guy. This first level on these guys with the string and the coal is actually the best thing I'm gonna get. And then it's just hoping that they then give me different trades as I level them up. So yeah, basically I'm just gonna have to go through and do this for every single villager, which is absolutely easier said than done. So this might take a while. Basically now I just have to go through, upgrade all of these guys, keep breeding, put more and more pods, just do all of this. This will probably take me quite a bit of time and suffering, but it'll absolutely be worth it in the end. So I will get to working on the rest of these guys. Okay, I have finally finished putting down 4 of every job profession. The only thing I have left to do is just the librarians. I haven't bothered curing any of these other villagers because the trades they were offering weren't that high priced anyway, whereas the most overpriced things are obviously the books to buy from the librarians. Every time I'm wanting a mending book, I'm not wanting to be paying 34 emeralds. That's way too many. I will definitely cure these guys at least, so I'm only having to pay 1 emerald for each book, whereas the rest of these, everything I'm buying only costs 1 emerald or only a couple, and the amount I'm having to sell isn't even that expensive anyway. So I've just put them in. Still got a couple more spaces left, so say if I do end up wanting a couple more farmers, I can just throw them in there. I will still wait for these guys to grow up a bit more, and then I'll figure out where I'm going to put the librarians. I'll get them up, set up their trades, then I will turn them into zombie villagers with the zombie, and then we can cure them. We'll only have to pay 1 emerald for each book, which will be so much nicer than 34 for mending. Way too overpriced, dude. Yeah, these are probably the most important enchantments that I'll actually use and might want to put on more tools or armor. But yeah, these are the main enchants we're looking for. Probably if the villagers are asking for like more than 10 emeralds for a book, I'll probably cure them. But if it's like 5 emeralds for like a Prot 4 book or something, I'll just keep it like that. Obviously my mending guy's wanting 34 for one, so he's definitely going to be cured, but yeah, I think that'll do us for the time being. We need to start the painful process that is resetting. This will take a little bit of time, but I will come back once I've finally got all the books. Finally got Looting 3. That is the last book we need. I've put a couple of the villages in that are already relatively low. So 12 emeralds, Sweeping Edge, 12 emeralds for Silk Touch, and then 11 emeralds for Unbreaking 3. All of these guys I'd like to lower. I have changed my difficulty to hard, so literally just a matter of getting these guys in a hole and just transforming them. Okay, now. Oh god, okay, now it's a case of how the hell do I split off the zombie from these guys? Okay, he's stuck back in there. Alright, basically just need to sit here now and wait. It shouldn't take too long. And then we will be finished. We'll just have to clean up this mess, but then we will be done. Finally! Okay, there we go. I think we're good. And boom, done. Okay, awesome. But now I need to put all of these guys in their little pods now. I've cleaned stuff up. I've put the zombie just in here, so when I want to access him, I'll just open this, mess around with that. Now it's just giving all of these villagers their jobs back. Okay, it is finished. We are done. Opened up all these guys' job sites now. They're all working. I'm not really sure where I should be putting the beds. Yeah, maybe I just do that for the time being. And if I want a whole bunch more villages, I can, you know, extend it later. There is a whole bunch of space here, but I really don't know what I could put here. So honestly, this will be more than enough for the time being. I think the only thing left I want to do before I end this episode is try and level up all of these guys to master, I think they are. So I'll quickly do that and then we will be done for this episode. Okay, I've gone and done some trades. I've got 4.5 stacks, and then I've just brought down the excess stuff from my farms. Leveled up a couple of the villages, but I think I'm good for now. So that is all set up. Obviously, we'll just go through and upgrade them as we trade, which is fine. But I think that'll do it for this episode. As always, hope you all enjoyed. Again, feel free to leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments section. I think next episode I might go back to the end to get a whole bunch more shulkers and some extra elytras and just some cool gear in general, because just having these 2 shulker boxes is making stuff a little bit chaotic. Going back will really help me out if we can get quite a few shulker boxes, and it'll just be nice to go back. Anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!